Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I wanted to do a post for you guys today about Project Life Baby Edition. I've been sick over the weekend, so my voice is struggling a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. What I wanted to do is just take you through Project Life Baby Edition, and I'm sorry about that glare, guys, it's just my light. This is a question that I respond to a lot. I get a lot of emails about, and I really just wanted this to be a helpful video for you guys. And then I also wanted to show you guys Andrew's first year album. There are some things that are not done with it, and I'm ready to tackle it and get it completely finished. So let me just go over the supplies that you're going to need. Now, preferably you're watching this video before you've had your baby, and you can get prepared and you can have all of these things lined up and ready to go. That's like the ideal situation, okay? So you know what you're doing, you have a plan, and then you're gonna tackle it, and then as the baby comes and you're taking photos, it's like you have a really good sense of where these things are gonna go. However, if you've already had a baby and you're going back and you're like, I have this massive amount of photos, and now how do I put them in an album? You're still gonna be able to do that. So what you're gonna need is a core kit. Now this is the simple version of how to put together a baby album. I'm going with coordinating product, and I'm using a core kit. That way it keeps it very simple for me. If it's not simple, it's not gonna get done in my life. So this was really how I tackled Andrew's album, because I was very, very overwhelmed at the time. So I got a baby edition for him core kit. Now this box is empty because I store my core kits other places, but if you just get the full core kit, not the mini baby for him kit, but the full core kit, that's what you're gonna want, okay? And you're gonna have a ton of stuff to work with. You're not gonna need anything else. So you get the core kit, and then what I did is I picked up a couple packs of the 12 by 12 designer paper. You can see I've really used it. I've used it all through his album, and then I've also used it on an entire other project. So what I did is I was fortunate enough to pick it up when it was on Amazon for like $3.99. And so I got like literally 5 or 6 packs of this, and it comes in the 12 by 12 pieces, and I think you get 24 pieces. Now you can find this at beckyhiggins.com, and it is $16.99 a pack, so you might not pick up as many, but I did get quite a few packs because I knew I just wanted everything to coordinate. Then my suggestion is always starting with a big pack of Design A. So Design A is this style. This is a 60, this is a big pack. You get 60 protectors. So I usually just suggest going with this and keeping it simple. But also, if you want to get a variety pack, there's this variety pack 1. And I really like the different protectors in it. Like this one I used in his album, this Design E. This one is a good one, this one is a good one, and then you also get 10 more Design A. And then you get 10 Design D. So whatever your photo style is, if you take photos like this, you're gonna wanna get a big pack of this. If most of your photos are like this, you'll want a big pack of these. So that's what I suggest getting. You can go over to my coordinating blog post for this post, and you can see photos and links to everything that I'm talking about. So the other thing that I did is I picked this up at Michael's, and I got it when it was on clearance for like $5.99 or on sale. And this is all of Andrew's stuff. So you can see I have extra photos in here. I'm for sure gonna need to be looking through these because I have places in my album that don't have photos. So these, when I was printing photos, I was just throwing them in here as I would use them. I have some embellishments that are little boy embellishments or baby embellishments. I have some other paper that is baby boy paper. I have some of his memorabilia. This was from his first birthday. This is an ultrasound picture, cards. It's kind of like his box that I throw all of his stuff in. This is actually a paper pack that I got at Michael's, And I think I ended up with 2 of them, so I put it all together and put it in so it would stay together, so I would know that all coordinated. So I'm gonna have this out as well when I'm working on things, because now I'm really at a place where I'm filling in photos and I'm embellishing. So let's take a look at where Andrew's album is. So it's not horrible, I have to say. See, I need a photo. I need a first photo for his thing that's blank. I need a photo of Kayla. You can see there's ultrasound pictures in here. I wanted a picture of our family. There's a missing picture there. I've done a lot of the journaling, but like here is his time capsule page, and I've never filled it in. So this part is the only page I'm dreading doing, because I have to go back online and I have to find out like cost of living, today's leaders, popular TV shows. So I can probably fake some of that, like just know from memory. Top headlines, news headlines. So I do need to go back and do that. And then there's some traditional pages. These were the last traditional pages I ever did. So let's get through all of those. Okay, so here is where things start to get a little shady. See, I have tons of missing pieces. First month stats, I need to get his calendar out so I can get that information. It might actually be on these. So lots of things to fill in, lots of journaling. And then I know like back here, there's some pictures that are just kind of shoved in here and these. So I know there's a lot of like stats to fill in, and most of it, most of the journaling is done, but like see month 7, I've got to go back and find photos. Our computer crashed around this time, and so I didn't have access to the photos I needed. So I remember thinking I need to go back and do that. Andrew's dedication. There's notes here of certain photos that I need, but now I've got to go back and find them. Okay, so then towards the back of the album is when it gets like the journaling starts to taper off, because honestly, and like see, here's just a photo dropped in there. I know I need to do something with that. Photos dropped in here I need to do something with. I need to change this out because I messed up the journaling and I wanted to change it. So then here's where it gets really bad. So here's just numbers of photos. Like this says church smiles 5450. That's how it was on our old 2 computers ago. So I don't even know what that is. Like I'm gonna have to go back for the photos during that time and try to see if some of these notes make sense. These are just numbers, 11, 55, 40. I have no idea. So that's where it gets really bad, the very last part of his album. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to say, I don't even feel bad that it's like this, okay, because I have something, like something is done. You can't feel bad. This is snagging. There we go. You can't feel bad about what you didn't do. If you're doing something, that's enough. And that's where I've been. I have felt like I did something, it's enough. When I have time, I will have a moment and I will get back to his album and I'll figure it out. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm kind of ready to tackle it. And I'm looking forward to it. It's not overwhelming. When I first put this together, I did it in like a weekend. I just dumped everything out and I just tackled it. And I was so sick of looking at it. By the end, I think it took me 3 days. I was so sick of looking at this album and I just wanted it to be done that it was starting to get sloppy, and that wasn't my desire for this album at all. So I felt like I got it in there. I got it in chronological order. I got 99% of the photos in there, so I'm just gonna let it go, put it on the shelf, and I know I'll get to it. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to tackle it. I'm gonna do some embellishing. I'm gonna get some more of the journaling done, and I'm gonna search for those photos and get them printed. So I'll have photos of some of the pages that are unfinished, because when we revisit this in a couple weeks, I'm gonna show you what I ended up doing and how I ended up finishing it out, and if I found the photos, because that's the other thing, is I don't even know. I'm hoping that I had these backed up, but I'm not positive. Okay, so if you have any questions about doing a baby album, this is a perfect time to either leave me a comment here on YouTube or head on over to my Facebook page and leave a comment. There'll be a post. You can just leave a question on my Facebook page or on my website. And let me know what your question is and I'll tackle it. Like as I'm doing this, I'll make sure that I tackle that question and get it answered. So thanks guys for coming by, and I will talk to you later.